I ask for your prayers in the name of God the Father who made us, God the Son who redeemed us, and God the Holy Spirit who sets our hearts on fire. I learned, watching what was going on here last week, that planning weddings is a big deal. It's a big job, and it's an exciting job, and the end result, it seems, always justifies the effort. In our gospel, no one apparently knows when the bridegroom will show up. Travel was a lot tougher in those days. He might come early in the morning or sometime during the day, or he could just show up in the middle of the night and catch the bridal party off guard. Since the bridesmaids had no idea when the bridegroom would come, they had to be ready on a moment's notice to do their part. Oh, and no one was allowed to go out on the streets after dark at night in those days without a lamp. Finally, once the bride and groom had entered the hall where the wedding was going to happen, they bolted the door. This is a bit like our parable. When the herald came down the street announcing the arrival of the bridegroom, the bridesmaids were understandably asleep. It was midnight, for heaven's sakes. They got up and they quickly lit their lamps and they rushed out to greet the bridegroom. The wise maidens, you see, had remembered to bring extra oil to refill their lamps as needed. The foolish maidens on the other side, not so much. They had what they had and they didn't have any more. So when it started getting late and their lamps began to flicker, they had to leave their posts and go look for more oil. When they got back, the wedding had started and they were left out in the cold. Let's focus on that oil reserve business. It raises the question, what can we do day by day to prepare for the unexpected in our lives? What can we do to be ready on a moment's notice to handle a crisis? What can we do to prepare ourselves for tough times when our faith is put to the test? Well, first of all, we need to expect the unexpected. If life is anything, it's unpredictable. Just when you think you've got everything running smoothly and you can kick back and take it easy, something unexpected happens. Crisis, and your life is thrown into a tailspin. Expect the unexpected. Tragedy strikes like a thief in the night. As they taught us in the Boy Scouts, be prepared. Stay in shape. Both my father and my brother were firefighters. My dad was actually chief of our little small town volunteer fire department. They would train regularly for the day when the next crisis would occur. Police officers, firefighters, and EMTs need to stay physically fit. They practice drills and procedures to keep them mentally alert. No matter how quiet things may be at the moment, they know there'll come a day when the alarm will go off and their strengths and their skills will be put on the line. Kind of like what we're hearing in the parable. Be prepared. Be spiritually prepared. Spiritually fit so that when the day comes and that your faith is tested, you'll be ready and able to respond with strength and confidence. Thanks be to God.